Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on how to move the hand when the character try to pick up some object, how to move the hand to that specific location dynamically. So for example here this object is on the table and see character's hand goes to the exact position, and here the height of the table is a bit different, but still hand goes there. And similarly here as well, and here I have placed the object above the character's table location. Not that one, I want to pick up the other one. See, now still character can reach and pick up that object. So now obviously the hand doesn't look perfect, but I'm gonna show you how to do that. And this episode is sponsored by this generous patron. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, so at the moment, if I try to pick up any of the objects, you can see my character's hand is not exactly pointing to the object. The character do rotate, but still hand is not in the exact direction that it has to be. The hand is not going to the exact position of the object. So let's see how to implement that today. So for that, let me first open this character and let me open the animation blueprint of this character. Right, so here we have, well, the animation blueprint is like this, and I have explained each of these parts previously. So what I'm gonna do now is let's add transform. Let's add a 𝐿𝐴 node here, toe bone 𝐿𝐴 or hand 𝐿𝐴. Let's use a toe bone 𝐿𝐴. Toe bone 𝐿𝐴, yeah, this one, and connect. Right, now as the 𝐿𝐴 bone, I'll set. Here I'm picking up objects with right hand, so therefore I'm gonna give right hand up. Right, and now you can see hand is moving. Here this is effector location, and this is target location. I'm gonna set the target location this, and let me move it backward. Yeah, now it bends towards this bend is towards this target location. That's the importance of effector. So I'll keep the target location. That's the importance of the target location. So I'll keep the target location like here. So right, and shouldn't go like that. Should not bend in that way, but also I shouldn't try to move the hand in that direction as well. Right, okay, now I'll set the alpha to 0, so this will not be affected, and promote it to a variable. I'll call it hand 𝐿K alpha. So I'll create a category hand IK, and I'll promote the joint target location to a variable. I'll call it hand target, and compile. And I'll change the effector to world space. Right. Now let me, here when I try to pick up an object, let me open one of these objects. So I play this animation montage. This montage. So now here, let's add here in this montage notifier, what happens is I attach the current object into the hand. So here let's add another notifier. Notify, it should be a animation blueprint notifier. What should we name it? Oh wait, maybe we don't need to drive this through a notifier. Maybe we can just do it inside the character. Yeah, let's go to the parent class, the main character blueprint. Here under adventure, let's through this interface PPI character, I'll add a function enable hand IK. Right, so here, or maybe not enable, let's call it toggle hand IK, and as an input we need a boolean to enable or disable. Right, then let's implement it here. Toggle hand IK. So from here we need to call the animation blueprint to enable this particular node, and when we enable it we need to have a value for the hand target as well, and we need to make the hand IK alpha 1. So to do that, here do we have a reference to the animation blueprint? No, but we can get mesh, get anim instance, and yeah, here also we are going to need another interface event. Toggle hand IK. Right, then here also as inputs we need two things, enable and another one target. This should be a vector, this, and here now let's go to the mesh animation blueprint and to the animation blueprint event graph. Here toggle hand IK. So if this is enabled, we can set hand IK alpha like this. If this is true, this should become 1, I think. If it is false, yeah, float. If this is false, it becomes 0. And then we can set the target as hand target. This will quickly snap the hand to this particular location, at least try to snap to that location. It will not be a smooth moment, but let's see if this works first. If yes, then we can smooth it out. So let's test with this health pack. What's the length of this animation? Play rate is 2. So let's here we have turn to. After we call in turn to, let's also call toggle hand 𝐿𝐾 and enable. And also here, after object attached to the character, well, actually before that, let's again get a reference to the interacting actor and call toggle hand 𝐿𝐾 using BPI character false. So here I am disabling the hand 𝐿𝐾 because we are attaching the object to the character. Well, I think it would be better if I do it here. Because now the object is already moved to the hand. Right. Now did I implement its event here? No. Right. Toggle hand 𝐿𝐾 call using PPI character animation, and enable function should be based on this enable. And here, if we are trying to enable this, let's have a branch here. If we are trying to enable it, if we are trying to disable, we don't need to check for anything, we can just call false here. If we are trying to enable, we have to make sure that we have an interactable object. If we don't have, we can't call it because we don't have a valid input to put here. So if we have a valid input, we can get the location and put it here. Right? So compile. Okay, let's see if this works. What's wrong? Yeah, actually, sorry. This is not the join target is this one. What I should have updated is the effector location. What I should have promoted as a variable is the effector location. Let me test it quickly. Yeah, because this is the effector. That's the variable I should update. Sorry about that. Let's rename this as hand effector and connect here. Compile. Let's try it now. See, now the hand is going to that particular location, but it does snap. That's wrong, that doesn't look good, but let's work on it. Okay, so now that it is working, what we have to do is we need to smooth it out. So for that, shall we add a timeline here? Let's call it, what should we call it? here let's add a float track alpha. At the time 0, value should be 0, and this should be moved. I think it's okay to take like 0.5 seconds. At 0.5 seconds, value should be 1. Right. Now, if we make it like this, we would initially see faster movement from the hand, and then it will be as the hand reaches the end, reaches the target, the movement speed of the hand will be slowed down. Right. Okay. Let's try this. And let's set the double hand 𝐿 inside this timeline. And oh sorry, we can't update the alpha here. Actually we can if we have exposed the alpha value through this toggle hand 𝐿, but it would be easier if we just do it inside the animation blueprint itself. So let me delete this timeline I created. It's not there. Okay, here enable, just like before. Let's have a branch. And then if it is true, in this node there are some other options as well, but I haven't really used them. We have interpolation speed increasing, decreasing. Maybe we can do it right here without actually setting up a timeline. I need to find out more about that. So for now let's just choose a timeline. Effector will be set first, effector location, then let's add a timeline here. Oh, we can't add timelines here inside animation blueprint. Right, then what we can do is, let's change it all like before, and I'll change this alpha value. Let me completely remove that and duplicate the hand 𝐿 alpha. Oh, this one also should be inside this category. Let's add another variable, hand 𝐿 alpha target. Right now, let's set let's set that value here. Why can't I place it? If it is true, value is 1. If it is false, value should be 0, and this target hand effector location, no need to change that. Then in here, event blueprint update animation, this is for updating the speed, movement speed, all those things at the end, or maybe before that. Yeah, let's do it before. Here let's add another part. Here I'll collapse this before adding anything. I'll call it lap and IK. The reason to collapse is because I want to keep this area clean. And here what I'm gonna do is get the hand IK alpha and set it. So how I'm gonna set it? Like this. I want to smoothly change the current value of hand IK alpha into the hand IK alpha target value. So get this one left towards this one using maybe 0.1 and set it. Right. Then let's test now. Right. Okay. And since the location is higher, the hand seems, these types of objects we haven't actually set it. So for this type of objects, we need to here after turn 2 we can call toggle hand IK, enable here, and then disable here. Okay. Right, I don't think I have to test that part. So that is also working. Oh wait, no, it's not working. That's it. Let's check this animation. It's not working. Well, it is working actually. Let's try again. Yeah. Okay, that works properly. Yeah, that is also working. Alright, that is working, and I'm gonna stop this episode right here. Okay, so as always, project files will be available for the download in Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. Oh, I forgot to show something else. Let's see what happens if we move this object both objects down a bit. Actually, engine is freezing today, I'm not sure why. Now let's test and play. Right. Even if the object is lower, hand works properly. Now let's test with moving up an object. Let's move this to up like this. This wouldn't obviously work properly because maybe hand is not long enough to reach that point, but let's see. Yeah, the hand is going, but it's going through the table. Yeah, anyway, this is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this episode right now. And yeah, as always, project files will be available for the download in Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. So see you in another episode. Goodbye.